All right, so this is a recording of how to go ahead and use some of the Google, use the Google Suite. Sorry, I was forgetting the word suite. The Google Suite to help you do your typing. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen now, and you're going to see me open up a Google Doc. So in the Google Classroom will be a Google Doc for the rough draft of your poem, but I'm just going to use a plain Google Doc for this. So here you should be seeing my entire screen here in just a second. All right, so I'm going to go over here and go to a new tab, and I'm going to go to Google Docs. Over here in Google Docs, I'm going to go to blank. I'm going to go ahead and hit a blank sheet. Hit a blank sheet. Oof, tongue twister. Now here, first thing you should do is type in your name. So Miss Fisher, the date, today. Well, while you're doing this, it should be the 15th. It's still the 14th for me. So Miss Fisher, September 15th, 2020. I'm having a hard time talking today. Sorry, guys. And then I'm going to go ahead and write shape poem. And then I'm going to write my my title. To go ahead and type in my title, you want to hit the center. You want to center a title. So center, and I'm going to write coffee. Yay, coffee. Then after this, it's still centered. So I'm going to want to go back over here and hit left align and go back. So this is where I'm going to type up my paper. So I'm going to type up one sentence. I love to drink coffee all day, period. So went ahead and typed that up. One of the cool tools that you can use is called speech to text. Speech to text means it's going to record what you're saying and put it into words on your paper. So you're going to go over here to tools. Go ahead and press tools. And you want to go to voice typing. You're going to go ahead and press voice typing. Then it's going to pull this up in your left side of your screen. You need to click on this in order for it to record what you're saying. It will record everything you're saying. So you need to make sure you're not saying extra words that you don't want, but you also need to record your punctuation. I will show you. So I'm going to click to speak. And you might have to hit allow to allow it to access. So see how it typed up what I was saying, even though that's not what I wanted. Then you can go ahead and just erase that. And you hit that red button to stop. Coffee can be hot or cold. Period. So I had to say the word period to make sure it had a period. Or if you need a comma, you need to make sure you say comma. So I'm going to go on to my next sentence. I like to drink coffee with no sugar, comma, no cream, comma, and no milk, period. Coffee is bitter, but tasty. Period. All right, I finished that. So here it has some stuff underlined. This is just seeing if that's what I wanted it to say. Maybe it wasn't entirely sure what I said. Then I'm going to, now that I'm done with this, maybe I want to leave it up. Maybe I want to get rid of it. I'm going to leave it for now. You're going to go over here to edit. When you press edit, you can go to, oh, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Word. If you want to do spell check, you have to go to edit for Word. If you want to do spell check on the Google Suite, you need to go ahead and hit tools, spelling and grammar, and then go ahead and have it show spelling and grammar. Document looks good. So let's say I said something wrong. It's going to make a correction it's going to say to make a correction. I'm going to type up something wrong. So I spelled coffee maybe this way. Then I'm going to go to tools, spelling, tools, spelling and grammar check. What? Why was it saying that's right? Let me try that now. There we go. So now it's underlining it as red. It's telling me it's spelled wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and click that word, and it's going to show me how to spell the word. Suggestion, click. It might come up with suggestions that are not right, so you can't just assume the first selection is correct. You're going to have to go through and double check that's what you actually wanted to say. All right, do your best on getting this typed up. Use the speech to text if you need to, but remember you're going to have to tell it to put a period at the end of a sentence. It does not assume it needs a period, so you need to make sure you're telling it where to put in the periods and commas. And stop. There we go. That's how you're going to go ahead and you can use the speech to text to help you get that down. You can use it on a lot of different writing assignments, especially now that you're at home. You don't have to worry as much about other students talking in the background. So if you're doing this at home and you're in a loud room, I recommend trying to go to a room that's a little more quiet to go ahead and record that, because otherwise it will record what your parents saying, or your sister or your brother or your cousin or your uncle or just whoever else is in that room. I do hope that kind of makes it easier for you guys. I do want you to continue practice typing, but sometimes this might make it easier for you to go ahead and get some writing done, and is something you can be using at school if you're here at school. All right, you guys, I hope that helped.